Come on up in the room. Hope y'all are doing well. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Even though it's not the New Year quite yet. It's not the New Year quite yet. It is December the 27th in the year of our Lord 2024. But if you watch me for the first time, my name is Lisa Smilez, and I am your hair care professional in Raleigh, North Carolina. And so, yeah. I just use the gift of doing your hair and making you kiki so God can reach his goal. Let's put on some lip gloss before we get started. I just got just a few minutes because I have another client coming at 12. So I got like 25 minutes. So I just want to pop in right quick. Pop in. Pop in. A little lip gloss. Little pop in right quick. Just give y'all a little quick little gems for today. Hey, Acacia. I'll go Acacia. Yeah, just want to pop in and give y'all some little quick hair reset. 2025 is on the way, and we want to make sure our hair is in the best shape possible. And even if it's not, this is a time to evaluate your hair care routine to see if you on track. To see if you know what you're supposed to be doing to your hair. I always tell my clients this: you are with your hair more than me, even as your hair care professional. Even if you come see me once a month, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, I don't care how often you come see me. Unless you see me every day, which y'all not. You are with your hair more than me. So coming to a hair care professional is like a checkup. It's like going to the doctor and getting a checkup. The doctor's not with you 24/7. But the doctor gives you rules and give you suggestions on how to maintain your healthy body, how to maintain whatever it is you're trying to maintain, whatever kind of issue you went to the doctor for. Your doctor's there to help you maintain your condition, get rid of that, whatever you got going on, even if you are healthy. Because you don't have to wait till you get sick to go to the doctor. You can go to the doctor and be perfectly healthy. So you don't have to wait. And plus, going to the doctor while you're healthy just to make sure everything is still on track. So that's the same thing when it comes to the hair care professionals. Is coming to me is like a checkup to see if you're doing the right thing. And I have a couple of clients who do pretty well with their hair. They don't come to me for styling, but they might come to me like quarterly, just to make sure their hair is on the right track. Because here's the thing. Some people don't want to go to the salon, and I get it. It's a lot of debauchery going on in the salons, meaning like, and what I mean by debauchery, I mean like some people don't like that stylists take too long, or they get the hey boo text. I'm just here to tell you, I'm not like that, okay? I'm not like that. But I get it. It's a lot of debauchery when it comes to finding an actual decent hairstylist. So there is some reservations with people going to the hair salon, and I understand that, and that's why I'm here on these YouTube streets. And that's why I work on my website so much, just to make, the average person comfortable. But here's the thing. If you're not going somewhere, if you're not going to the salon, on a quarterly basis or a monthly basis and having somebody else looking at your hair, you could be going down the wrong path and you don't even know it. Like, you wondering why you don't see the growth you want to see, or you're wondering why some things are not happening, because it could be a product that you're using and you like, man, like, I've noticed, like, I've been using this product and it's not doing enough for my hair, or I feel like I don't know what to use in my hair. And then instead of like going through the whole process blindly, have a professional look at your hair to see where you're going wrong. And I think that's the issue with a lot of people that are frustrated with their hair. Is like, sorry y'all, I'm trying to change my little live stream because we got any and everybody up in this live stream. But let me see, can I do it from my phone? I don't know how to do it from my phone. Yeah, I might just have to keep it. I might just have to keep it on for now. Okay, so yeah, if you're not going nowhere, and I got my ministry ready to block. Yeah, thank you, Acacia. Thank you. But if you don't have nobody looking at it, you could be going down the wrong path and you just don't even know. So it's good to have a professional. Even me as a professional, you got to have somebody else look at your hair from time to time, and really to sit down or just have a consultation with somebody just to see if you're going down the right path, especially if you feel like you're not seeing the results you want to see. So yeah, and even if your hair is at tip top healthy shape, still come in, because I have some clients, like I said, who take really, for the most part, really good care of their hair, but they come in quarterly or every other month just to make sure they on the right path, because it could be they could say something in their hair routine, and it could be something really really small, but to the client it might not seem like it's that big of a deal. But when I hear that as a stylist, I'm like, hold on, let's go ahead and stop that now, because if this keep progressing, like, to them it might be like, oh yeah, I just do a little something something here and there, like I might touch it with the flat iron here and there, and I'm like, hold on, what you doing? And see, at the time you might not see damage, but as you keep going and doing that, it can cause damage. So that's why I'm saying, like, you have to go in and see a hair care professional just to make sure all the things are on point. So one of the things I want to bring up first and foremost is trims. This is like a big thing, because I don't know what it is, like people just don't like to get their hair trimmed. Um, and it's some reservations with the trimming. So that's the first thing I'm gonna say. If you want to get a good reset of your hair for 2025, when was the last time you had a trim? Was it done professionally? That's another thing. Now I get it, during the pandemic, people took measures to their own hands to trim their own hair, and I get it. People did what they want to do. But now that the salons are back open and stuff like that, go in and get a professional to trim your hair. Please do, because sometimes the shears that y'all using at home are not the sharpest, and it can cause more damage than good. It works just to get you through, but long term you need to get somebody with professional shears. And reason why I say that is because on a professional level, we get our shears trimmed, and we keep them sharp, versus like the average person. Y'all are not professionals, so y'all gonna just be having the scissors just laying around, and they getting dull over time, even though you might not be using them. But if they're not getting professionally sharpened on a regular basis, it's doing you more harm than good. So make sure you go in, have that consultation with the stylist, find you a good stylist, and get you a trim, okay? And some people, I'm saying trim, but some of y'all gonna probably have to end up getting a cut. And I'm just letting you know now, we at the end of the year, stop holding on to that dead weight. Stop holding on to those bad ends, because, okay, I fixed my lighting, because it's not helping you. It's not helping you. Let go of that. I was listening to somebody's video, and it was his hairstylist. It was trimming somebody's hair, and he was just like, don't come in here talking about, oh, I don't want to trim this and that. He said, because what other dead weight are you holding on to your life that you don't want to get rid of? I said, oh, that's a word, yes. What other debauchery is you holding on to that you don't want to get rid of? Seriously. So that's the thing, like, because people don't realize, and I had this conversation, with a couple of clients, like, you don't realize the more and more you keep holding on to this hair and don't want to let it go because you're so stuck on length, and you're like, oh my gosh, you want your hair to be long. And I don't think it's nothing wrong with if you desire to have long hair, but also at the same time, I think, not at the same time, but I think more importantly, you should value healthy hair over longer hair. And here's the thing, if you do the protocols that you're supposed to do, your hair gonna grow. If you keep it trimmed when it's supposed to be trimmed, it's gonna grow. Because when you don't trim and you keep holding on to that hair, it keeps splitting up the hair shaft and it keep breaking off. And so when you keep holding on to it, when you finally do come into the salon, it's not a trim no more, it's actually a haircut. And that's the thing. So we lost the difference between a trim and a dusting of the ends, versus now you need a haircut because you waited X amount of months or X amount of years to go get a trim. And now it's done resorted from a trim to a haircut. So getting ready to reset your hair, the best way you can reset your hair is give yourself, not you give yourself, but you go to a professional, somebody who understand how to cut hair, and get your hair cut. If it's damaged. If it's damaged, trim, cut it off. Now, I was just having this conversation with somebody, and they had a little damage going on. You know, sometimes there are some treatments that you can get to help repair the hair. But again, it gets to the point where it don't matter how many treatments you do, after a while, it's going to have to be cut. After a while, it's just going to have to be cut. You know, so just keep that in mind. This light is kind of bothering me a little bit. So let me turn it this way. So yeah, just remember that. Trim your hair, get it cut when you're supposed to. And if you want to know how long you have to wait, a good telltale sign if you need a trim and you're not sure, if you got single strand knots, if it's harder to detangle, you have a difficult time detangling your hair, and it looks thin, it don't have no body, it don't have no volume, you need to trim it. Okay, another hair reset, especially with these cold cooler months, get your hair treated. Meaning get you a good conditioning treatment. All right, keep the hair moisturized. When the hair is dry, it's going to break off. It is going to break off. So really keep the hair hydrated. Get your steam treatments and do your also your protein. And just keep in mind, y'all, I'm saying do your treatments. Try not to overdo it. Okay, you don't have to steam your hair every week. You don't have to do all that. Okay. But I talk to some people, and sometimes they've always been months. So I kind of treat it like just regular maintenance. Even if it's like, if you're not used to treating your hair, start off small. Do a deep conditioning or a steam treatment once a month. You'll start to see better results. Some of y'all need to do twice a month. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out. Some of y'all need to do twice a month. Because the way how your hair looking, you probably need to start off doing twice a month and then jump down to like once a month. But yeah, your hair is really on the struggle bus, all right? And then protein. And I also want to make this known. Protein treatments. Be careful with the protein treatments, especially if you're someone who deals with dry hair a lot, because you can overdo it with the protein. Protein does help build your hair up, make it a little bit stronger. But sometimes, like, if you overdo it with the protein treatments or overdo it with like a lot of products that have like a lot of protein and stuff in it, it can result in making hair real hard and kind of dried out, and it's gonna break off. So just remember, even when it comes to everything, it has to be balanced. And just like I was saying, like, you don't want to do your steam or your deep conditioners every week. It's like if the hair is too soft, it's gonna break. Meaning, like, you can just make it so weak, it's gonna break. And then on the opposite hand, if you make it too hard, you're doing too many protein treatments, too many products with protein in it, it's gonna make it too hard, and it's gonna break. It's gonna just dry it out and break. Okay, so does that make sense? So that's why you gotta have a healthy balance of moisture and protein. Okay, does that make sense? You gotta have a healthy balance. So if you want to know, like, how often I should be getting X, Y, and Z, again, that goes back to, you got to go to a hair care professional to see Lisa, what's my routine? Because I tell my clients, you know, some of my clients watch my YouTube videos, and shout out to you if you're watching. Some of them don't. And, but they'll ask me, like, yeah, Lisa, I hear you get this advice about this, but you told me this. I said, yes, that's correct. I said, because you sitting in my chair, I can touch your hair. So this information that I get on my YouTube video, these is for the masses. This is to give y'all just some general information that you should know, coming from a licensed professional, not just a YouTuber, not just an influencer. There's nothing wrong with YouTube influencers. Some of them doing the Lord's work. But again, a lot of stuff you guys see online, you got to contact with a grain of salt, and you got to know your hair. And you got to have like somebody in the flesh physically touching your head to see what's right for you. Because something I might give, advice I might give, might not be beneficial to you based on your hair and also your lifestyle. Okay, I got 10 minutes. We got a question. Did you ever get your hair? Yes, I grew up with the creamy crack. And when I mean by creamy crack, I grew up with a relaxer. I relaxed my hair. I think my first relaxer I got, I want to say I was like in first grade, because when I go back and look at my baby pictures, them ponytails look a little too slick down by first grade. So I think Mama Judy started relaxing my hair by first grade. Because kindergarten, y'all don't want to talk about kindergarten. I had a little puffy little ponytail, like the little puffs, and my little twist with the clamp, a little puffy. But I feel like by first or second grade, and I looked at my pictures, I'm like, no, them edges look a little too slick. I ain't had no relaxer, so I think I might be lying. It might have been second grade. It was anywhere between first and second I got my hair relaxed. And I wore a relaxer from then to all the way to, what year? Was I a freshman in college? No. I had to be, I think I was a junior in college. So that was a while. So how old are you, a junior? I think I was about 19, 20, something like that. But yeah, I found it much easier to handle my hair when it's relaxed. And that's good for you. Good for you. And you know, I will say this. Some people have went natural and their hair is actually more unhealthy natural than it was relaxed. At the end of the day, what I'm promoting on my channel is healthy hair. Now, yes, I am a natural hair stylist. So that's my specialty. That's the thing I push for. But also at the same time, some people, they don't take care, like when they stop getting relaxers, they stop going to the salon, because it was just like, well, now that I'm natural, I'm just about to take care of my hair myself at home. And they failed to realize they was getting relaxers, it was actually healthy, because they was going to the salon on a regular basis. Like some people who relax was going like every 2 weeks and getting the treatments they needed and keeping up with their trims, so their hair was healthy. And now they're natural, they have such a hard time about, oh, my hair is dry, oh, my hair, I don't know what to do with my hair. They stopped going to the salon, and I don't know where that came from. I guess it was this whole empowerment thing, like, yes, I'm natural, I don't have to worry about chemicals, but at the end of the day, you still need to go to see a stylist. But you had to do what works for you. I'm not gonna bash you getting relaxed, so that's your prerogative. I don't think it's anything wrong with it, because at the end of the day, I do feel like if you're relaxing your hair, if I have some people who's watching my hair, go to a hair care professional and get your hair relaxed. Do not try to do it yourself at home. So whatever you choose to do, you know, make sure it's healthy. But I'm just not gonna promote relaxers on my page. But God bless you if you get the relaxer. I ain't gonna talk down to you, but just make sure you're doing it professionally. So yeah, going back to what I was saying is, whatever you do, make sure you keeping your hair healthy. Make sure your hair is having that balance of protein and moisture. And some of y'all who might have had color, you might be getting need a bond repair, Olaplex treatment. This is another treatment that you can get. So if you want to know if you need one of those treatments, sometimes it's best to go into a salon, go to a professional, and see what treatments that you need is tailored to you, and stick to the regimen. Whatever the hair regimen and hairstylist gives you, stick to that. Okay, especially if you've been going to it for a while, stick to it. It's when we start taking measures to our own hands and start switching stuff up and thinking like, oh, I'm gonna just do it myself at home, then we're not seeing the results we want to see. But if you are doing your hair at home and you see the results you want to see, and it's healthy and flowing, God bless you. God bless you. You're doing something right. But again, remember, even if you are doing yourself at home, still go get your checkups. Still go get your checkups quarterly at your hair care professional. If you are in the Raleigh, Durham area and you're looking for a hair care professional, you can go to www.lisasmilez.com and we can get you scheduled. I also offer virtual consultations, like we can do video consultations, in-person consultations, yeah. And if you're looking for any kind of hair care products, you can go to lisasmilez.com too. Also, the new shampoo and conditioner is dropping next month. The new shampoo and conditioner is dropping next month, which is the Honey Mimosa shampoo and conditioner. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Is it okay to keep my silk press for 2 weeks, or is that no? That's fine. That's fine. If you want to keep your silk press for 2 weeks, that's totally fine. The only thing is, try not to be applying additional heat. So when you go, maybe you silk press, I don't know if you went to a salon, got done, or maybe did it at home, but once you silk press your hair, don't be reapplying heat in between those 2 weeks. That's how people start getting heat damage, because they get up and they see this side is not slick, and then they start running the flat iron through it. So If you're going to do your silk press, make sure you can use the little heatless curls. Wrap it at night. Use flexi rods at night. Pin curls to keep your curls. Or if you just want it flat, just wrap it. But do not reapply a flat iron, because that is going to cause more damage. Thank you, Acacia, for posting that link for the people. So yeah, thank you for that question. Any other questions? I got about 5 minutes before my client comes. I don't think I got no mascara today. Let's put a little mascara. Any other questions we have? Also, if you watch this in the replay, put a question in a comment if you got one. Yeah, if you watch on replay, because somebody asked me some questions last time and I got off and I answered. But if you have questions in the replay, just let me know. Little mascara. Lash Paradise sent me a check. Tony Gassins be telling people send them a check. I'm gonna tell people to send me a check. But yeah, y'all, this is some quick tips I wanted to give y'all. Make sure you have your hair reset for the new year. And just remember, if you are following the guidelines, go down to my YouTube page and look at all my hair tip videos. For the most part, if you follow these hair tips, your hair will grow. There's not no science behind it. There's not no particular oil you can use. Even though, yes, I do promote my hair products like my refreshing spray, and I have a growth cream. I have all these growth products on my website. And do they work? Yes, they work with consistency, but also having a routine. But I'm not going to lie to you and just say, because you know, you got some marketers out here, they be saying, oh, use this growth oil and then help your hair grow. And that's not the full story. Sometimes on my shorts I do say that, but again, it's a whole routine to it. It's a whole mechanism to it. Your diet, and as we're talking about hair reset, your diet affects your hair growth. Stress affects your hair growth. Your hormones, medication. So that's why it's never like all you had to do is use this growth oil and your hair gonna grow. And most people who get online and say, oh, she used this product and her hair grow, it wasn't just the product. She also had a routine that she ain't telling you about. That sister probably ain't stressed out. She probably ain't got no raggedy Ronnie stressing her out. You know what I'm saying? She probably in a good place in her life. She probably eating healthy, doing what she's supposed to do, drinking her water and minding her business. But then on top of that, she using the growth oil and bam, her hair growing. So you gotta that's what I'm talking about. These videos, you gotta take all this into content. So it's time for 2025 hair reset. Make sure your mind is together. Make sure your diet is together. Make sure your hair care routine is together. Go see a licensed professional to get the personalized treatment you need. Hit me up on a video thing if you want to do a virtual one if you're not in the area. But even if you are in the area, come holler at your girl. Now I'm about to be closed for a couple days. I'm working today and tomorrow, and I'm gonna be closed for a couple days, but I got some openings in January, so come holler at your girl. It's about to be 12 o'clock, so I'm about to get ready for my client because we be on time, okay? I do not play. I like to be on time. I don't want y'all talking junk about me. Oh, I can't Lisa Smilez and I had to wait and she was just so unperfect. Nah, I'm just playing. But y'all know how y'all be. Y'all be trying to, y'all be after the hairstyle. So I be had to make sure I'm on my PSQ. So I gotta go, y'all. It's about to be 12 o'clock. Thank y'all so much for listening to this video. And I will see you on the next one. Bye. Have a blessed day.